The new world says do you. Focus on you. Don't worry about anybody else. But Christ tells us to work on ourselves, but also help those around us. To not make decisions based off of our own personal emotions at the time. I believe that we all need to heal and we all need to work on ourselves to become the best version of ourselves for those around us. But the problem with that is that can lead to pride if that's all we're doing. If all we're doing is, well, I'm gonna do me and I'm gonna focus on me, whatever, who cares about anybody else? That leads to pride. So we must listen to what Jesus had said. We must change for us, but we're ultimately changing for those around us as well. We must become the best versions of ourselves, not for ourselves, but for the people around us. That's why we become better. That's why we do better. That's why we overcome our mistakes. We don't do it just for our simple gratification. We do it so yes, we become better, but also because so we are better for those all around us. Because at the end of the day, you can focus on yourself. You can become the most coolest person in the world. You can overcome all your mistakes and all the things that have always brought you down. But if you're alone, what's it all for? So we can't forget to think about those that we love. We can't forget while we're healing, while we're fixing ourselves, while we're trying to be the best versions of ourselves, we cannot forget the people that we love. Because at the end of our life, it's going to be those people that we want by our side. It's going to be those people that benefit from our change, including yourself. So I'm going to work on being the best version of myself. And when I make videos saying that, and when I make videos saying I'm going to rise to the top, I'm going to become the best person, in all areas of my life, I'm saying that for me, but I'm also doing it for everybody around me, everybody that's in my life, who's in my life now or who's in my life in the future. That's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing something just for me, because I understand at the end of the day, if all we do is just for me, I get right just for me, I change just for me, that's not what Jesus was talking about and meaning in all of his scriptures and words. If we look upon the cross and if we look at Christ, we know he doesn't mean you get right just for you. It's never just an I. It's always a me-we. It's always for me-we. When you look at it with those glasses, that yes, you might make mistakes. We're always going to make mistakes. But we better ourselves for the me-we. For the me and the we. And the we is the people that are around the me. And that's my goal, and that's my focus. I will become the best version of myself with every passing week, as hard as life is, but I'm doing it for the me-we. I'm not doing it for just me. Because if I do it just for me, I'm gonna wake up one day alone. And I don't ever wanna wake up alone knowing that, oh well, I'm proud of myself. Oh well, I made the choices just for me. Oh well, look at me, I kept healthy. None of that matters without the me-we. None of it matters without the people that benefit from you becoming the best version of yourself. Jesus had 12 disciples. His teachings, while he was talking about him, the kingdom, he was talking and growing and changing and evolving for those around him as well. He was also teaching them. So when I do my videos, I I want the world to understand it's about the me, we. As just as much as it's about me. Me changing is just as much as important as me changing for those around me and those around me benefiting. Because honestly, that's the most important thing.